Hi guys, Ashley from Ash Cash Budget here, bringing you my first cash envelope stuffing of August. I actually got paid on the 10th, but I barely had time to put this stuff in here now. I haven't spent any of it. I was working and I was doing other things, but now I have time to sit down and put this money in here. I actually cashed my check on the 11th, and then I cashed my church check today. So I actually have that for you too, since my regular paycheck cash stuffing is going to be a little low. I did not get very much, and I don't expect to get very much for the rest of the month. Maybe I'll get a little bit more than what I'm originally expecting, but for now, it's still not going to be very much. So I have my wallet here. This is my envelope system wallet from Financial Peace University that I found in my FPU kit at church. And it's just their normal wallet on the Dave Ramsey site. It's just the simple starter envelope system, something like that. So here are my two loose ones, my gas and my fun walking around money. I've got nothing in here right now, and I'm not contributing that to that, probably not at all this month. We'll see how my next check goes. If it's way a lot, I might be able to put $20 in there, but the outcome right now seems like I'm going to put nothing in there. And that's okay. I can use it for other things. There's more important things to use my money for. Here's the money here. I have the church check, which is, my half is $75. My boyfriend needs to cash his check that I just picked up today, and that's the other $75 because we each did 1 week of services because we split those duties, which is why it's our grocery money, because he'll work for a couple weeks. I might work for it just depends on what my normal job, my regular job, has for me during the weekends. So he'll cover the Sundays that I can't work. So this is the $75 from mine. So we'll put that away. I'll show you that. And then out of my regular paycheck, when I make enough money, I usually pull out about $330. I've been pretty good, not pretty good, pretty steady on doing $330 pretty much every time. But this time, I cut out a lot of things to bring it down to $170 to try to save some money this month, because I also need to pay for some car work, which I really only need to come up with about $65 or so, because I have the other money in a sinking fund for my car. Anyways, I have 170 here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 2, 4, 5, 6, $70 out of my regular paycheck. So my gas, I'm going to end up replacing this one soon because I've started writing it. I went down this way and I'm starting to write it up here. I was down to $42.47. So it was pretty safe for me to only take out $60 to this time instead of $90, because I still have $42 in there. So by taking out $60, it brings me up to $102.47. So 20, 30, 50, 60, because I like to take in $30 at a time. Usually I get change back, but I start with $30 when I go inside of the gas station. So we have 60 here, we have another 40 here, and then the 247 is in change. So $102.47 for gas. And actually, since it's been so long since I got my check, this really only has to last me a week and a half. And then next paycheck, I'm only gonna take $60 out again, I think. So that cuts back $60 for the month by doing that. Moving on to the actual wallet itself. The grocery money, I am not contributing anything from my main paycheck. When I do have the extra money, I will contribute $40 each paycheck, $80 a month. to kind of help supplement. Otherwise, it's just the church check. And what I do with the church check is usually it's $150 every 2 weeks. Unless if we have more services or something special going on, then it'll be more. So that is, I take $140 from each check and put it into the groceries, and $10 from each check and put it into the household. So that way I at least have $280 every month for groceries and $20 for the household if I cannot contribute, which is what I'm doing this month. So I'm going to save 10 of my $75, and I'll put this in the household. That'll be the 10. And as soon as my boyfriend gets his cashed, I will put the rest of that in the grocery money. So for now, $65, and I'll have another 75 in here as soon as he cashes that. And I only had 32 cents left. So once I get that other 75, I'll be at $140.32. And like I said, for household, I'm not contributing that from my own personal check this time, but I have the $10 from the church check. I had $4.01 left, so I have $14.01 for household. I had to recently go and buy more sunscreen for the rest of the summer, and I needed to buy more toilet paper, which was $25, but it lasts us a long time. I like to buy those things in bulk, so that spent a lot of that money. For medical, I was down to $8.63. The 63 cents is in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $8, and I contribute $20. And unless I'm completely strapped for cash, this is one of the biggest things to fund, because I need to get vitamins and I need to get Claritin, and I have monthly prescriptions that I get. So I always make sure I put $20 per paycheck, unless if I'm going to be completely strapped for cash, I'll figure something else out. So there's my $28.63 in there. Clothing. Now I didn't get to make it to JCPenney's before they fully completely closed. So I made sure I had added my $20 last month to make sure I had it. I never spent it, and I could put it towards other things, but I have $22 in here. And if anything happens, like if I need an emergency pair of pants for work, where like maybe one of them rips because I have 3 pairs, I might need to get another one. So it's kind of like a sinking fund in that way, that if I end up needing some sort of clothing for work, or more of an emergency clothing or something like that, that I at least have something in there. So I won't take the $22 out of there, but I will not contribute this paycheck. So it'll stay at $22. Personal usually was $100 per paycheck, and the way I'm taking that down is $50 per paycheck. So that's just something personal there. $50, $2, $4, $5, $50. Down from 100, so I saved a 50 there. The cats are pretty important. I do need to stock up on their stuff, so I had $60 already in here because a lot of their stuff has been lasting, but it seems to be that I'm going to have to get dry food, wet food, and some litter products here soon, all of that all at once. So 2, 4, 6, so I'm going to still contribute that 20, and this is pretty high on the priority list. Depending on what I get paid next pay period, I might skip just that one pay period and not put in another 20 this month. But this is one of the most important categories, because you got to take care of those kitties. So I have $80 in there, but I'll be stocking up and using a lot of that up pretty soon. Now hair, probably a bit controversial. I need to go ahead and, I don't know why I wrote 40 there. It's only 20 I'm depositing. Or actually, I didn't even write the new one. That was from last time. That's why. Anyways, I have $74, and I have 30 cents in there. $74.30. I got dry shampoo. I got a haircut. I'm gonna need a haircut again pretty soon. With my short hair, I seem to go a lot more often. It's still only like once every 2 months. But I go, and I'm about to do a big change with my hair again, where I'm going to completely change my color, which actually it's been a lot longer this time. I have been waiting it out, so it's been a lot. I used to change it like every 6 months. I've only had colored hair for a couple years now, but I used to change every 6 months. It's been quite a bit longer than that. I think it was in January or so that I changed it last, so I have been kind of waiting, but I want to, when I get my hair cut in this different way I want to do it, I'm going to get my hair dyed a different color. Anyways, my boyfriend also really needs a haircut really bad, so it might be coming out of here. So it is getting funded this month, or at least this pay period. So I have 2, 4, 6, 74, 30. Going to add 20, which brings me up to 94.30 for now. So we'll see how that goes. And so, I mean, some of these are like sinking funds for me because I'm not going to use just $20 in a month. I'm going to save up for a couple months, or $40 in a month. I'm going to save up for a couple months. There's a few of these, like the cats. It's more like a sinking fund. I'm not going to use the $20 every single pay period. But over time, I'm going to save it up and go and buy a bunch of stuff at once. I hope that makes sense. Anyways, that was it for this pay period. Hopefully I'll be able to contribute a little bit more next time, depending on how many hours I get. We'll see how the rest of August goes. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.